Last time, we discussed how Yuji noticed Kanan was in a bad mood and spent the whole day cheering her up, which significantly deepened their bond. One day, Yuji and Nadeko approached Kanan hoping she could help tutor them. Although Kanan initially wanted to refuse, she gradually got lost in their repeated calls of sensei teacher and eventually agreed. In reality, ever since meeting Kanan last time, Nadeko seemed to have awakened a strange attribute. Watching Kanan scold Yuji made her feel a bit envious, so she intentionally made mistakes while solving problems, hoping Kanan would scold her just like she scolded Yuji. Unfortunately, the plan didn't go very smoothly. Kanan was always gentle with Nadeko, which finally made Nadeko unable to hold back. She begged Kanan to scold her like she did with Yuji. This strange request left Kanan completely at a loss for what to do. Although the tutoring process was a bit bizarre, both Yuji and Nadeko achieved good grades with Kanan's help. Thinking that he finally didn't have to attend cram school during the summer vacation, Yuji couldn't help but dance with joy. Strangely, for some reason, Kainan looked quite unhappy. After a reminder from Ami, Yuji finally realized that Kainan was sad about going home for the summer and not being able to see him. After a moment of thought, Yuji asked Kainan if he could go back with her. Ami quickly reminded Kainan that bringing a human to the demon world wasn't a good idea. But Kainan had already started fantasizing about what kind of summer vacation she would spend with Yuji. Seeing this, Ami stopped trying to block the idea. Since the only place a human could go in the demon world was the beach, Kainan and Ami took Yuji to pick out swimwear for the trip. Besides them, Jin tagged along on her own, and they also ran into Nadeko by chance. Ami suggested that after everyone picked out their swimwear, Yuji should act as the judge and rate them. Seeing that the first 3 girls chose very bold swimsuits, Kanan couldn't help but worry that Yuji might dislike her choice. As it turned out, Kanan's worries were completely unnecessary. In Yuji's eyes, no matter what kind of swimsuit Kanan wore, she was the most beautiful. This made Kanan feel a bit smug. In the blink of an eye, the day of departure arrived. Kanan and her group boarded the train heading to the demon world. Unfortunately, a small accident occurred during the journey. Kanan was too embarrassed to tell Yuji she needed to use the restroom, so she stubbornly held it in without moving. Jin misunderstood, thinking Kanan was planning to make a move on Yuji while she wasn't looking, so she also stubbornly held it in and stayed in her seat. Ami, of course, wouldn't miss out on such a good show, so she held it in and sat in her position as well. The three-way stalemate made the atmosphere extremely awkward. Yuji thought everyone was just nervous about visiting Kanan's house, so he stood up to lighten the mood and serve them drinks. With no other choice, the 3 reluctantly drank the beverages, which meant they could no longer hold it in. Just before everyone reached their breaking point, Yuji left his seat to go to the restroom. This finally gave Kanan the chance to rush to the toilet immediately. As for Jin and Ami, we can only wish them good luck. What kind of experiences will Yuji encounter when he arrives in the demon world in the next episode? Follow my channel to get the latest anime plot updates first.